Welcome back guys to the Monster Service series. I'm back here at the new house. As you can see, there has been a couple of changes been made. We no longer have the panels. I did replace all of this with white stained clay. It looked absolutely horrible. The contrast was way off on it. So I had to go something with a bit darker, a bit more of a richer colour like the Great Wood planks I got, because it's quite a rich brown there. So we've gone with the blue stained clay. It looks a little bit more purple because I know the purple and the brown goes well together already, so I've gone for that sort of theme. So that doesn't look half bad. I put these little lanterns as well from Project Red. So I've added that to that. That's all that's changed on the exterior of the house. Get out of here. What else have I changed since the last episode? As you may see, I've cleared a lot more of this out than I had done in the previous episode. Sort of just leveled it all out, went a bit mental over there, accidentally went into the wall. I've made up all the patterns that we need. I've made all the casts for them. I got some stuff going over there. You probably didn't miss this. I got the ME assembler, and it's down here. It's 5 by 5, I believe. Nothing too big or fancy, but enough to get the job done. I put an elevator in here as well to make our life a little bit easier getting up and down, because I was having problems with that. What else? Oh yeah, I did upgrade the storage on this boy. Put a couple more 16K drives in there just because we're filling up. And we also passed the 1 million cobblestone mark, and we are at 1.6, so we're close to the 2 million mark now. So that's gone up quite a lot since I last checked it actually. Other thing to add is I made a new sword, and this thing is awesome. It's a cleaver with manolin blade. We got a paper large plate on it, paper tough tool rods as well. So we got loads of modifiers on there. I added the nether star, I added the diamond and the gold block, I added the notch apple and the diamond block as well, and we have a 60% beheading rate on this. I put 3 levels of quartz on it, I've maxed out the luck on it, and I've got an auto repair on it, so that should do us for a while. Oh, bit of lag there. Right guys, I am back. Sorry about that. I was rendering another video and I completely forgot about it, and it got to the stage. It always gets to a stage where it's rendering where it's just like craps out everything else. And I completely forgot I was rendering, and I started trying to record again. So well done me. I'm not the brightest, as you may already be able to tell. I can't remember where I was. I added these alloy smelters from Ender.io and a sag mill, which is basically like furnaces and a pulverizer, except better and faster because you can upgrade the speed in them. There's not a lot else that I've changed. I don't think I've added a couple more magical crops in here. We've got nethers, we've got wither skeletons, souls in there as well, and we have diamonds somewhere. There we go, diamond crops there. We're running low on diamonds, so I thought we'd just do that. The quarry is going quite well. I'm not sure what we're down to now. Oh, we're down quite far. Level 27, so not far to go on that at all. Another 22 levels. That's definitely a lot further up to fly than it used to be. And on top of that, I've set up another quarry. It's just over in an Alps biome because I'm trying to get some resources which only spawn in mountains and Alps. So, without further ado, I think we should get on with the rest of this episode. Where are we going to start? What we're working on today, we're going to be playing. We're going to get Infusion altar set up over here because we need it. So we're going to start off. I'm going to craft all this lot with you, and we're going to place it down together. 40 order in there. There we go. And we've got our runic matrix. This is probably only going to be a temporary setup for now, just so we can start doing stuff over here, because I'm sick of running back home every time we need something. So, should we do it? Should we do it here? Do it here, should be alright. Can't remember which way around this goes. I'm sure it's like that, like that, like that, like that, that on top, that on top. I swear I've done it the completely wrong way around and I'm gonna look like an idiot. I just need a block on you. No. Give me back. Block on you. And then we're gonna... Damn it! Right, I got it this time. There we go. Doop-a-doo. That's that one gone. There we go. Oh, I didn't do the big spinny out thing it normally does. But there we go, there's our infusion altar. The only thing we got left to do to get that running will be to add some pedestals on there. They're quite simple to make really, just plop, plop, and plop. Just make that sort of shape. And it's got to be in your arcane work table, and it uses 3.4 air. I think we've got plenty of that. And we'll get 12 pedestals. 12 is normally the setup I go with. It's quite a balanced setup around it, and you can work it quite well. If you just sort of do it like this. This is the best way that I've found anyway. I've never had like any major flux problems, but I do use mob heads in between to try and stop any flux. But that is now set up there. Don't know, might leave it out here actually and put like a glass canopy over the top of it or something. But that is, for the most part, the infusion altar set up, so we can start infusing things back here. But that said, I'm now going to have to go back to the old place. We're going to be making some warded jars. Because we're going to need to make warded jars. So we can put our essentia in so the infusion table can pull out. So I will get back to you. Actually, I don't even need to go over there. It's Nitor that I need to go over there for, but I don't need Nitor yet. So I can do warded jars here for you, which was quite simple. It's basically just glass panes in a shape like that, and then we're going to pop that on top like that. And we need 1 water, which would be 0.68. If you're wondering why it goes down every time, it's because I'm wearing this lot, and this all gives me discount. Also my wand gives me discount as well, so it says there 0.68 vis cost. Oh, 68% vis cost. So yeah, that's why I get quite a good discount on it. We'll just make a couple of these. I don't know how many. I think there's like 50 something essentia altogether. We're not going to go and make the whole 50 whack today. We'll save that for another day. So now we've got our warded jars. We can just plop, plop, plop. We'll place the rest above that as well. This is just temporary. We're going to have something better set up, but that's just, we can start filling the essentia up now. Right now we're going to go back to spawn. I won't even cut, it's like a 2-second walk. There we go, down we go. The first thing we're going to be making is going to make a cauldron, and you'll see why I'm making a cauldron in a minute. and why I've come over here to make Nitor. Oh look, it's already set up for us. Yeah, I set it up last episode. Forgot about that. What we're going to do is undo that. We're going to put our glowstone in, and we've got here Lux setup, Ignis setup, and Potentia setup. And we need 3 of each per, so that's 12 there, so we need 36 of each. We've got 62 there, 49 in there, and 36 in there, so we have plenty. And we're just going to smack on that. And it's not going to work. Yes it is. Yes it is, it was just taking its time. So we're going to grab a load of Nitor. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to set up this with the crucible. We're going to set this back up. Nitor can be used as a fuel source with this. It can go underneath the crucible. It's still going. Getting there. Yeah, it can go underneath the crucible, like before you had to use lava, and then once you get to the Nitor stage you can get rid of lava because that's just bad for everything. You can't have that around too much. There we go, and that's all done. So we got ourselves 12 Nitor out of that. And now we're just going to go back. Oops, chunk load in there or that. And we're just going to go back to here. We'll sleep the night away. There we go, and down we go. And I'm not sure where we're going to set this up. Just might as well put good use to this hole that we decided to dig. And I don't have anything to dig it with. Woo! Yeah, he's still in there. So grab him out and drop down. Should name that one. Name my wand actually. This is like my end game wand. I don't need another wand. Should come up with a nice little name for him. So we're going to place our cauldron down, get our wand, right click, and it is a crucible. Ta-da! Magic. And then the only thing we need to do with that is put a bit of water in it, which we have the chalice for. Oh yeah, I forgot it does that. There we go. Oh dear. Okay, that doesn't work. I thought that would have worked. I don't know. We'll sort that out another time. Basically just need to put some water in there, and that is that done. I think that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. Actually, one last thing. I'm going to show you how to make the labels for the jars, if I can remember myself. Need slime balls, and we need paper. We got some paper, and I can't remember what else was on it. So let's get out the dictionary, or the encyclopedia of Thaumcraft. I completely forgot what we're looking for again. That's going to be on alchemy. Water jars and labels. Okay, so we need ink as well. And we don't have any ink. Didn't think this one through. Alright, we'll call it here, and I'll cover the labels in the next episode. I'll have everything ready here, and I'll show you how we go about it. And then in the next episode, we shall try and cover making the automating this, which is using, I can't even remember what you use for it now. This is going to be fun trying to set this up. This one here, the alchemical construct 2 of on top of this thing, and they are quite simple to make, so that shouldn't be too hard, and we can automate that and do the pipe setup with the Essentia jars underneath like I have at the other place, and that will stop any flux and messing around there. and we might start looking at doing a little bit of essentially distillation, sorry, and setting something similar up to what we had before. Maybe not fully automated like I had it, but we'll definitely set something up so we can start filling our water jars up and put in some details on labels, which I will cover all in next episode. If you like this episode, guys, make sure to leave it a like. If you want more on Thaumcraft, I am starting a tutorial series, or I have started. I've recorded it. It should be out by the time this video is out. I'm going to be starting on the latest Thaumcraft version, and I'm going to be going through step by step from the beginning, from the basics. So that's starting with your very first wand and your research table and arcane work table. I've covered all the ores in the very first video, and I'm going to start going more and more in depth. And any of you guys who haven't ever played with Thaumcraft before, I suggest you do. It's an awesome mod. I've definitely had a lot of fun with it, many hours of fun, and there's just still loads of stuff that I haven't done. I've done all the research, but I just haven't created half of the items that I can create, which is going to be fun when I get around to it. But I'm going to cover all of that in a separate episode from start to finish, and I'm going to show you how to get everything, all your research notes, how to get the hidden research and stuff like that. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching again. I will see you in tomorrow's video. Make sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. Thanks for watching, see you later.